Whenever you click on a tutorial to improve your mic quality for your music, why is it that all their mics look like they came out of a podcast studio? Right here I have a microphone that cost me around $250, way too expensive. But in this video I'm gonna throw it away and use this microphone, which is more like 50 bucks, so that you and I can make a microphone that sounds like this.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo.
Sound more like this.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo.
And now we're cooking. Now I'm in FL Studio and I have this Drake type beat loaded up. You can use any beat you want, but we just gotta record vocals on it. So this is what it sounds like. The only problem is this mic sounds like shit. So to get started on the process, we need to throw on some effects to make recording easier. And to get your microphone turned on, it's pretty simple. Go to insert 2 and then on the right where it says none, click input 1. And now the microphone's on, but we need to fix it. The first effect is obviously auto-tune. Trust me, you aren't special. Everyone uses auto-tune, but just make sure you get the key right so you don't sound like you know Miles.
Shout out Martin Luther King, that nigga had a dream.
If you don't know anything about this stuff, just copy these settings. Now the microphone is way louder and it's so much easier to record on. This also gets rid of all your background noise so that it doesn't mess with you while you're recording. And finally, we have an EQ to clean up the frequencies for the recording. Once again, just copy these settings. Now you should be using this to record on your beat, and when we're finished, we'll move on to step 2. You're gonna want this because it's gonna help your voice flow better on the beat.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo. The money don't stop all the recklessness.
So I finished recording, and those effects definitely help with the recording process. The only problem is that it's still not ready to be an actual song. This is where we move on to step 2, which is advanced mixing. But wait, you didn't come here for a mixing tutorial, and that's not what we're gonna be doing. Right now we're gonna give these vocals even more of a polish so that this mic could be even closer to studio quality. And the best way to do that is to import a mixing template which has already been set to professional standards. What am I talking about? I'm talking about vocal presets which are used by some of the biggest artists in the world. You obviously don't need to use a preset, but it's gonna speed up this process tremendously. I'm gonna be using my mainstream vocal preset. If you want it, the link's down below. So to load it up, just go to this mixer icon and then go to insert 2 right here, right click, then go to file, open mixer track state, and then locate the mainstream vocal preset. Now you might be wondering, what does it do? And this will transform any mic you have into a studio sounding microphone. Now we can literally just hit play.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo.
You can notice right off the bat, it's a lot crispier and eliminates all of those harsh frequencies that make your vocals sound like shit. It also has a ton of different effects like reverb, this adds depth, delay, this adds space, and convolver, and this adds warmth. But that's not all. We still need to go in deeper and find those bad frequencies so we could tie this song up. When you're at this stage where you have a template loaded up, you just want to go ahead and open it back up. So in the bottom right, we can see all the plugins that are in this preset, and just turn off the delay, convolver, and reverb for now, and open up that first EQ. Now that we're in the EQ, we're gonna use the search and destroy method. This is where you pick one of these bands over here, bring it to the top, and find the harshest frequencies and cut them out. So now that this is at the top, I'm just gonna scroll down, and now it's super narrow, so if we play the vocals,
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo.
you can hear that harsh, annoying sound, and you just wanna go to this bar right here and just turn it down.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo.
And now it's nowhere to be found. So you wanna replicate this with all the bands in your EQ.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo.
So I just went through and cut out all the harsh frequencies, and the difference isn't going to be huge, but it's going to be subtle enough to make the mic sound better. It's what all these industry artists do to make the song sound the way it does. This is by far the most important process when it comes to making a song. So let's go ahead and mute the beat and play the vocals raw.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo. The money don't stop all the recklessness.
Now let's play them with all the effects plus the beat.
Sometimes I feel like St. Paulo. The money don't stop all the recklessness.
See, you don't need one of these studio microphones to sound professional. You just need the right tools. Now this video is only geared towards methods for better quality, but if you want a video on how to get free auto-tune in FL Studio, just click this one right here.